Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Playing With Myself. In today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at a game called the Showdown Effect. This game is currently in beta, so it's not a finished product. Everything you're going to see here is still in development, but so far it's a very cool game. I am enjoying it a lot. I think it's a really novel concept. It's basically, you could take Super Smash Brothers and kind of, instead of all your favorite Nintendo characters, there were all these action tropes from the 80s and the 90s, and I suppose recently too, there's a character that's sort of based on Bruce Willis and Looper. Looper is the movie that came out that I was thinking of right there, that took me for some reason 5 minutes to figure out, but this game is really awesome. It's pitting all those characters against each other. There's like a scientist daughter who's like a super genius, and there's a loose cannon cop on the edge, it was one day from retirement or whatever. Very awesome idea for a game. So we're going to jump right in. Won't talk too much about most of the stuff because I feel like this is a game that definitely benefits from being seen instead of just talked about. So we're going to go into Showdown here. So I think this is my favorite game mode, mainly because towards the end of the match it turns into this like elimination round type thing, and this like awesome 80s riff like comes in like we're hearing right now, and it's just like, you get so pumped when you're playing. You know, bro, do you even lift? Get pumped. Alright. I bought a new weapon, so we're gonna try it out. It's a shotgun. I played a little bit of this game, not too much, maybe like 3 or 4 rounds. And
I must be sleeping, because this is a nightmare.
some of the voice acting is pretty funny in a really goofy way. But yeah, this is the game looks like. Already got our first kill, that's pretty good. So, I think the coolest thing, or one of the coolest things about this game is the degree of control you have over your character is like extreme. Oh, damn. It's extreme. I got killed by Charles Barkley. It's a sentence I thought I would maybe never say in my entire life. Unless well, no, that doesn't make sense. I was going to say unless I was playing Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, but you play as Charles Barkley on that. Anyways, completely off topic. There's an insane amount of control you have over your character in this game. Like, I can slide and shoot and, you know, flip through the air and get killed by katanas if I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing because I'm trying to give salient commentary. But there's a lot of cool stuff like sliding down walls and being able to aim and stuff like that, and wall jumping and man, that guy is like knife thrower man here. There's like my big time insult, like, oh man, look at that knife thrower man. I don't know, I'm sorry if it's getting a little too real for everybody, but that might make sense. Shotgun seems to be okay. I've fought against people with shotguns and they've been way better at using them than I am. But the cool thing about this game is when you're aiming, if you aim in front of a character or behind them, oh, I think I'm out of ammo. If you aim in front of a character or behind them, you're not going to hit them. You have to aim exactly on top of that character. I can block with the right mouse button, by the way, something I should be doing, but I'm not. Like, I'm just going to bounce out of here. So you have to be aiming perfectly at a character to hit them, which I think is pretty great, because it requires a bit more accuracy and skill when playing. I can hold down B to bandage myself real quick. I know I'm going a mile a minute, but everything is kind of happening at once in this game, so... Oh, Jesus. I think what we saw there was that character's special, which is a kind of rocket jump, and they can tackle you. Oh, no! No, get away from me! I'm trying to tell the internet how I feel about this game. I already had ammo. Man, the ammo on that thing is like, what, 5 shots? Should have stuck with a machine gun. But, you know what, we will grab this cross and try and beat the shit out of people with it. Anyways, I totally forgot what I was saying or talking about, so I'm just gonna beat the shit out of this guy. Come on, the power of Christ compels you. But yes, I do quite enjoy this game. The aiming feels good, the movement's incredible. It like, I don't know why I'm so impressed with that, because that seems like a something. See, I'm not even hitting him. Kind of awkward to use a shotgun in that way, because shotguns are already like. In video game, shotguns have taught you to be like incredibly inaccurate and still be able to hit. So in 5, oh god, this is a bad situation. So Showdown, here we go. This is like the elimination round. You know, everybody's Everybody's at risk here. I can hold down shift and left mouse button to throw, like they just did, more successfully than I did. Man, I have a feeling I'm not going to make it very far. But this is probably like my favorite part of this entire game, is just this like awesome like theme music playing as you're like trying to... Oh, I did it! Trying to eliminate other players. It's actually really intense. Man, I'm doing incredibly well with this katana. He says as he dies. So that character who's using, or that guy who's using the same character as I am, did a much better job at using that character because he used the special ability, which is something I should have been using, which is a kind of shield that wraps around Dutch McClone. It's actually pretty useful, but it only lasts about like 3 seconds. So only really in a pinch. But yeah, so the music starts playing, there's like fires in the background. I think there was a dragon back there a second ago, like on this particular level, of which I've only seen 2. It's this one and one that looks kind of like an office building or some kind of like power plant or something. Maybe we'll see that at some point. I might play one more round because this video so far has only been about 7 minutes. But yeah, this game is really cool. We saw the power up there in action. It lends itself a lot to like just creating those awesome action movie moments all at once, like just spontaneously. Like you're running down a hallway, some guy's coming at you, so you slide and he jumps over you, you're both shooting at each other. Like, it's super cool. Maybe if your computer's really bad, you'll get like a lot of slowdown, so it'll seem like everything's in slow motion. That might be cool, but probably not. We might see that in this video because my computer's been a little wonky lately. It's part of the reason why I haven't recorded in a while. Oh, that was cool. And the other part is this, I've been kind of lazy, you know. There's not a whole lot out to play. But this game definitely caught my attention, and I wanted to show it off because I think it's actually really cool. As I've said. Like I always do in these videos about 1,000 times. But hey, I play video games that I like to play. Enough with rambling. I think this will be the end of this match. If they stop being so damn cautious. But as far as I know, there's several different modes. I've seen about 3 so far. There's a team elimination, there's Showdown, and there's a henchman mode or something. It's called, I think, Expendables. There we go, it's finally over. Expendables is kind of like one team is henchmen, the other team is the heroes. Henchmen start out with handicap, but they respawn, I think, way faster than the Expendables do. The team elimination is basically like a team deathmatch, I think, type mode, but every time you only get 1 life, so you can die only once. We didn't do so well. My name on Steam is Hurdy Gurdy Man. It's a reference to a Giant Bomb video, of all things. But you know what? We'll do one more because this game is, it's just so fun to play that I kind of want to show it off more. Looks like we won't be doing another video because the video crashed. That's pretty terrible. I don't want to disregard or discard this commentary, so I think we'll just leave it at that. That's unfortunate. It really is. Let me see if I can, I don't know. But yeah, it's still in beta, obviously. It's an unfinished product. I've tried to use the Twitch functionality on it, Twitch TV, and I keep getting that keeps crashing on me, so I'm not sure if that's just something for the a problem with the beta, or if it's because maybe my internet's a piece of shit or my computer is, which is probably both true. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. Unfortunately short video, but you can be sure that I'll do some more content in this in the future. Maybe some kind of like multiplayer, you know, Robo and Friends play type thing or something like that, because this game is really, really cool. I'll put a link in the description to sign up for the beta. You can also get into it by pre-purchasing the game, which is the thing I did. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.